Jason, some other players have said this is almost a little bit like almost like a like a U.S. Open setup, in that you have to be careful not to play your way out of it early.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's a very you have to be very patient out there. It's definitely a premium on hitting fairways. If you can hit fairways, then that makes things a lot easier. But you just don't have to do too much. And obviously, take Sergio out of it. 4 unders leading. By the end of yesterday, Sergio played some good golf. He 2 eagles. Very rarely does that happen. Who knows where he's going to end up at the end of the day? But the greens. It's funny. The greens are compared to yesterday afternoon and this morning. Greens were very receptive this morning. I'm assuming that it was the same for them yesterday morning. But for us, it kind of started to bake out. 16 and 17, the greens are a little bit harder, a little bit firmer than the rest of the course. So just try and give yourself the opportunities when you can, and just be patient. You got to be patient. It's difficult to when you look at some of the pin locations, you're like, okay, this is great. I can get I've got a birdie opportunity here. And it kind of just suckers you into like going at it. And sometimes if you don't pull the shot off, it's down the hill and you got a short side shot chip coming back up the hill.
What's the atmosphere with like the fans? Is it how close is it to normal or not normal? I mean,
it's close. I mean, there's obviously we'd like to have more fans, but I understand. There's probably a cap on it. Here in Florida, I'm not sure. What they've done this week, but it's actually it's nice to be able to play in front of people again, and I'm sure the fans are happy to be back as well. Because it's been a while for everyone to be inside and obviously try and stay healthy and safe. But I think a lot of people are looking forward to getting back out, and watching golf, playing golf, all that stuff.
A couple of players have said that because it's a smaller number, certain fans can make sure they're heard more. In other words, that they're hearing more chatter back and forth because they don't, they can be one of 10 people near you.
Yeah, definitely. And that's, I think they're spot on. I know that we didn't have a lot of. I mean, we had crowds following us, but it wasn't like the Bryson group, which was 2 or 3 groups in front of us, which had quite a large group. So. It's not. I think from a fan's perspective, it's kind of nice to be able to be close to someone that you're watching and kind of hear the interaction between the player and the caddy. But once we get back to full capacity, I think that's going to go out the door pretty quick.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Jason, you satisfied with where you are through 2 rounds?
I am. I was just a little bit disappointed with my ball striking coming in. I actually I struck it pretty nice, kind of early on and through mid part through my round, and obviously the last 2 fairways I missed, and then from there you're just trying to scramble, making sure that you get in there with par. But I think overall it's nice to be able to be in at 3 under. I just got to be patient. I was just obviously alluding to it earlier. There's 2 more days. I think the course will play obviously a lot more difficult over the next 2 days. After today, just because I think the greens will start to firm out a little bit more, and we're going to have a little bit of wind too, a lot more than what we've had today. So I think I just got to stay patient.
Can that play into your hands a little bit? You've won here, you've had success here in the past. You know how to play this course on the weekend. Is it maybe, even though however many shots you might be back after today, but you're still right there?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get the putter going. Unfortunately, the thing's let me down. How do I explain it? I think if I miss a green, typically in regulation, I'm getting up and down. If I hit one in close, I'm not holding it. So there's a mix between like I'm scoring well, but not scoring well in the same sentence. So if I can just get the putter going on those birdie parts, some things like kind of move my way, then I feel like I'm in good position. I feel like I'm striking the ball well enough to give myself opportunities. Just got to get the putter going in.
Thanks, Chase.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.